less, but it's still a net positive week, which is good, and you'll take those every time. So, and then the three guys that I was playing were Ricky Fowler, Bobby Mack, and Decky. Obviously, Ricky Fowler shit his pants on the back nine on Friday, missed the cut after he was 4 under going into the back nine, might I add. So pretty frustrating. Hate to see that out of Ricky, but he just really wasn't on approach. Really, the front nine on Friday, his around the green, he was luck sacking. Really, that was what was carrying him. I feel like uh, Bobby Mack, he was another one you didn't necessarily need to have at his price, especially. Um, probably wasn't the best setup for Bobby in hindsight. He's just not that great of an approach player. At least he's not in that kind of a form to really think he could have contended to win. So that's something I'm looking at in hindsight. Uh, Decky was playing really well all week. He kind of was looking like how I described last week. Is when the field's kind of shying away from Decky, that's kind of the time to play Decky. And as I said too, Decky's not really a form player per se. Like he's the type of guy that could have terrible form coming in, and he's so good that he could flip it. And flip that, he could be coming in hot and lay a goose egg. That's just the type of player Decky is. I like to use Decky as a leverage play when it's there. So he almost ended up being a pretty good leverage play. He was solid. I'll take that. But really, overall, the week was solid. It was a pretty good tournament. For how it looked the first 2 days, there was just a lot of scoring those first 2 days where, they were lighting it up. And what do we have? Someone 10 under going into the weekend. It was looking like the scores could get pretty low. And fortunately, it didn't. Fortunately, it stayed tough. And what was it, 12 under was the final. So I like those kind of tournaments. Like I said, leading into the week, those are my favorite kind of tournaments, and they're just so much fun because you get to see these guys struggle. Not like I said, not so much the first 2 days, but really the last 2 days is where you started to see a lot of those well over par scores, and I like that. I like a good bloodbath, which that kind of sets us up for this week, which they're headed to Jack's place at the Memorial. Actually, your boy and Rob and another good friend of ours, we actually went last year, and just getting to walk around there at Muirfield Village, it's awesome. Like it's been my favorite course I've ever been to. Definitely my most favorite PGA event I've ever been to. Granted, I've never been to like a major or anything, but if you guys got the opportunity to go out to Muirfield, you absolutely should. We went for all 4 rounds. Um, I don't even think I spent over $1,000 all in that's with hotel, all four days at the tournament, food, travel, all that. Like I don't think I spent over $1,000. There's stuff to do around there. Like maybe I was just being a little tight, but it's a pretty affordable tournament to go to. We only had like a 6-hour drive here from Illinois, so I would absolutely suggest getting out there if you can. It's a dogfight out there. It's a fun tournament. The only complaint I have is that there's only going to be 72 players in it, and I believe it's a no cut. I'd have to go double check on the no cut though. Um, Either way, it is what it is. It's going to be a 72-person field. It is going to be a difficult course. If you thought the scoring was not there this week, it's definitely not going to be there at the Memorial. So I'm very much looking forward to that. I will be getting into all that with you guys, though, on Wednesday night for the Windy City Bro Pen PGA DFS Live Before Lock. We'll do, just the usual. Get you with the stats, guys I'm playing, guys I'm fading, sleepers, those things of that nature. But definitely very much looking forward to that tournament for sure. And I'll even tease a little bit here. A guy that is probably going to be a guy that I'm probably going to be pretty high on this week is probably going to be Ludwig. I know I've been there before, and he's quietly having a pretty good year without the wins, and he's going to win at some point. So I'm going to tease with that Ludes is definitely a guy that I'm going to be looking at coming into this week. I'll be interested to see where ownership falls on him because maybe they see, he got T17 last week. Maybe we'll just play some of these other guys. Maybe Ludes is a guy that gets squeezed. I don't know. It seems like the golf community loves him. But depending on, I haven't looked at pricing or anything yet. I probably will do that later tonight or first thing tomorrow. Uh, but Ludes definitely has a chance to be that guy this week. So that's just a little tease at a guy that's kind of who I have in mind as someone that I think I might be playing at the Memorial this week. But definitely going to be a fun tournament this week. Like I said, sucks that it's 72 people, but the best of the best are playing, and they're going to be playing one of the more difficult tracks that they're going to play all year, aside from the U.S. Open. Um, Maybe another handful of courses. So I'm very much looking forward to getting into that with you guys on Wednesday night. But thank you for tuning in tonight for the quick little Charles Schwab review. Make sure you guys get on over to Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. Give us a like, share, and follow. Follow for fantasy's sake over at YouTube. You can subscribe to them, and that's how you'll get all our live feeds. You'll get the updates when I'm going live. Uh, until then, I'll be talking to you guys Wednesday night. You guys have a good rest of your Monday night, and I'll talk to you then.